As the 2-week-long lockdown rounds off today, I call on all of us, all of you Ambazonians on the home front, to be more prudent and vigilant than ever. Remember that our policy on school or back to school has not changed. Parents and guardians should gauge and assess the security situation before taking any decision to send their children to school. Our ARFs cannot guarantee the safety of children, especially now when shootouts with enemy forces are unpredictable. Peace will only return when this war ends on the table. Never believe La République du Cameroon and consider a reduction, even a reduction of gunshots in an area as the end of the war. Sometimes it is just because our fighters are in their defensive trenches waiting for the enemy that may have retreated for strategic reasons. And in most of our rural areas, that is the case. When the enemy shows up, there will be exchange of fire, and your children may put themselves in harm's way. Also, La République du Cameroon soldiers are fond of establishing military barracks in campuses, in school campuses, thereby putting every life in these schools in danger. It has also been brought to our notice that the colonial regime has launched a recruitment exercise for local personnel to carry out a census in our villages and local government areas. This is an arrogant trespass in our territory during this time of war. It may also be a pretext to track our population and target our activist fighters and their families. Therefore, such census on our endangered population by La République du Cameroon colonial genocidal authorities is prohibited in the entire territory of Ambazonia. Why should they spend billions of colonial currency to organize a census in Ambazonia where 1/3 of the population is displaced? Our people should know that anything a party at war decides to invest in the midst of a raging war is obviously a war strategy. We must not allow it. Anyone who takes part in that exercise will be assumed to be a La République du Cameroon soldier in Mufti and should be arrested and investigated. Dear valiant Ambazonian Restoration Forces of Fako County, you have shown that Fako will no longer be the breeding ground for La République du Cameroon genocide perpetrators. From Bimbia to Bukwango, from Tiko to Moya, from Ekona to Moyuka, you are taking control of our territory and denying the enemy the opportunity to claim our national territory. The observance of this lockdown has sent a resounding message to the colonial genocidal enemy that Fako County is indeed the heart of Ambazonia, and their stay here is only a matter of time. I salute your courage, and I encourage you to continue giving sleepless nights to enemy soldiers and those shameless enablers as you focus on your patriotic duty of defending our vulnerable people and homeland. We are gathering tonight to support you financially so that you can be able to sustain this renewed level of resistance. But remain vigilant and alert. The enemy is in your midst. Contrary to international law or humanitarian law, your former colleagues in DDR are now working with the enemy soldiers, to sabotage your every effort and target your innocent family members. Some have joined the recently announced La République du Cameroon criminal vigilante forces. Trust not everyone who comes in the name of an Amba fighter, that even if you know them or not. Some of them, as you probably know, are La République du Cameroon soldiers dressed up like ARFs. Continue to protect and help the population because the population is your cover and our vast intelligence network. It is time to re-escalate the firepower in our federal capital territory according to our National Strategic and Security Plan.